Once you guys finish shopping, you go and find the Captain Loraster, and he introduces you to his commander, Commander Waldor.
Mm-hmm.
And Commander Waldor says, "How may I be of service to you? I understand you're helping us out with a great task."
Uh-huh.
We just kind of want to know, get a better idea of what you're really asking us to do. We want to know where these guys came from, what they're doing, how this all got started, and we want to know that we're going to have the right sort of support if we're going to carry on this mission for you guys.
He says, the support that we can give you is the same support I could give if I was sending one of my own men down there. And that is a hearty slap on the back. He says, there's not much to know. They're a street gang. Unimportant. Ever annoying. This one happens to live under the in the catacombs under the Kobold Ghetto in the south of Zobek, not too far from here, to the east. He says, as for the reward, as you know, we're offering you 300 gold. However, I could also would also be able to give you 100 gold now out of my personal budget to sweeten the deal. Other than that, I don't think there's much more we can do.
Is that look good to everyone?
I appreciate the gesture of good faith of getting that extra $100 that you can give us now. That will certainly help us get ready for this huge undertaking that you're sending us on.
He says, good luck.
Do we have any, aside from the catacombs in the Kobold district, do we have any understanding about where, like how far it spans, any other place that might be worth noting in there?
They don't know too much about it. They know that it's accessed. The main part of their hideout is accessed through a well in the Kobold Quarter that Commander Captain Loraster can show you. You would drop down into this large well, and from there you'd have to kind of find your own way.
Very well. Anyone else have any questions?
Nope.
Cool.
So, right now, however, it's about 8 p.m. Do you guys want to spend the night? Spend the night somewhere? Yeah. What are you thinking?
Do you guys want to take a rest? I think our little bloody friend here, Bernard, needs to take a long rest before we head on down.
Okay with taking a break.
Maybe we can, as soon as light breaks, we can go ahead and start attacking. They may still be asleep by then.
Yes, I agree with a break.
Alright. Yeah, Loraster will tell you, he says, there's an inn not too far from here that many of my men frequent, called the Inn of the Welcome Wench. If you're interested, they offer pretty good deals. Tell them Loraster sent you.
Very well.
And he says, I'll meet you there tomorrow morning, bright and early.
Do I see any weapon on this guy?
The guard captain?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has just a long sword.
Okay. Just double checking. Okay. I take note of that, and I head into the direction, or we head into the direction of
Okay.
that place.
So after spending the evening at the inn of the Welcome Wench, drinking and carousing, you set off on the 24th of chess.
Food. Wow.
What did I hear? What was that?
Something about food.
Oh,
Sorry, I was saying Audrey. Her food was ready.
Oh.
food.
As we are getting close to sleep, can I do a couple of things?
Yes.
So, how long, like time-wise, does it take to create a spell? Or a spell scroll?
A day.
Like a full
24
day of
hours.
work?
Shell, we'll say they mean a work day, so 12 hours.
12 hours, that's a long work day. Okay.
You will get some downtime though eventually where you can
Mhm.
do stuff like that. So just kind of keep in mind if there's anything you guys want to do in potential downtime.
Can we push the time back a couple hours to meet up?
What do you mean?
So, like, because it's 8 o'clock right now, can we meet up at, say, 8 o'clock in the morning? As opposed to 6?
The guy already left though, so
Can
yeah.
I mention it to the higher up and be like, hey, can you get the word out to him?
Yeah, you could probably get a message to him to change the time. Is that okay with the party?
Yes, that works.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to cast Tireless on myself. So, my reading speed and my movement speed is ×3, and I don't require sleep.
Nice.
But I'm still going to sleep later to get the spell slots back.
Okay.
But that means that if it's 3 times, I have 4 hours in between that time, because you assume that there's about 2 hours of free time that you have for a long rest, but still 8 hours. So that's 2 plus another 2.
Perfect.
So I'll be able to create a spell scroll 1 in that time frame. Right?
Yes, you'd be able to get one done for sure.
Cool. Just crank them out. Alright. I'll do mage armor. Just create a scroll of mage armor.
Alright.
A level 1. Yep, and just 25 gold. You already know the spell, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So, you guys approach the well with Captain Loraster. You find yourself walking right away as you enter, like, you pass a threshold and the city just changes. Everything shrinks down, like everything becomes the scale of a creature that was like 4 feet tall, right? And eventually it's just kobolds. Like you don't see very many other races in this area. Just throngs and throngs of kobolds. It's very busy, very loud, pungent odors of kind of like spices you're not familiar with that are being used to make stews and meats and things fill the air. It's very overwhelming. And eventually you do come to a little well in the center of a courtyard. Mm-hmm. And Loraster says, right down here. That's where you can find them.
Off we go.
And he'll tie a rope and get it all ready for you, and he'll say, "Good luck."
Very well. Thank you for your help, sir.
Is it? Wait, did he point to a hole?
It's a well.
Well, okay. I kick I throw a little stone down to see how deep it is.
It's about 100 feet.
I was about to jump down.
Don't do that. But the rope he tells you the rope will get you down to the bottom.
Alright. I'll be the first to go down.
Okay. All right. Give me 1 sec here. Water flows from catchments above into the darkness of the well below. The well's stonework is ancient, yet shows signs of recent repair. So, as you drop down, the well opens up from a small, kind of normal-looking well into a large, open cistern. And eventually you reach the bottom of the water. And there's a... Let's see. The water is not very deep here where you are. It's about waist level in this room. But it seems to be flowing this way.
No crocodiles?
There's also kind of a break in the wall here. No crocodiles yet.
Yet. Alright.
Interestingly, there are torches lit. So it's not dark.
I go up to the hole to see what's there.
Yeah, it continues for quite some time, and then it seems to open up into a larger space.
I cup my mouth and I say, "Hello."
Your voice kind of echoes a little bit through the crack, and you do hear a splashing sound a couple seconds after that, coming from this direction.
I got the bits. 5 gold. 5 gold.
I'll take a tiny readies his bow to see to that way, just to get ready.
Sayok will roll out the scroll and cast it on himself.
I hold a marble in my hand. Are you guys gonna go forward, or what are you guys gonna do?
I thought you were scouting. You're already up there.
I yell again. Anybody want some of this purple stuff? Do I get any response?
You don't get a response. Did you, who has the highest passive perception?
I think I do.
Is it, I guess I have it here, huh? It would be...
I have 15.
15, right.
minus 14.
I got 13.
You notice something swirling in the water right around here, Tekotani.
Sing it again? Oh, I think I see. Okay, something swirling in the water. I say to Sayok and Bernard to stay as still as they can. Something in the water.
Stop moving.
The water kind of it looks like the movement's going towards Bernard.
Hmm.
Pull out my gun and shoot at it.
Okay, roll initiative for me.
21.
You want everyone to roll, or just...
Yeah.
Oh, no.
All right. 3 21s, that's funny.
Hey.
So, jumping out of the water with that shot are two kind of scary-looking skull crabs, and they jump towards Bernard, but you guys react before they do. Sayok, what do you do here?
I'm going to shoot him. As I do. With my biting arrow shot. That's a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
Alright. It's a 10 damage. And then if they take a reaction, they'll take a d6.
Chino.
I am... I will just pull out my light bow. Because that takes an action to pull out, right?
Yes. Yeah. Well, actually, no. You can pull a weapon without an action as a free action.
And then I will hit number 5.
4 is the one that got hit already,
Yeah. Nope. Nothing.
but it'll miss. Yeah. Bernard.
Which one got hit already?
4, but actually, I think it was number 5. No, we'll say number 5 got hit already.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I will swing with my double axe. Let's see where that's at. 17.
That'll hit.
8.
Mm-hmm. Do you get 2 attacks, Danny?
I didn't rage.
Oh, only if you're raging. Gotcha. It's gonna go to the crabs.
Wait, how long is the cooldown for rages?
I'm not sure.
I think you get 2 at this level.
3 at third.
So
3 at third.
2 use.
3 at third,
Cool.
and then I have to rest. So I'll hold off.
Mm-mm. So a flurry of claws are going to come at you, but only one of the attacks out of 4 of them is going to hit you. But it's going to be 12 slashing damage from these crabs as they just flitter out of the water and slice with their pincers.
Danny, you did a full rest, right? Okay.
Let me add my stuff first.
Next is Tekotani.
Okay, so
How much was that? Sorry, 12?
12, yeah.
So, am I? Let's see. I can hide as a bonus action, right? Can I be lightly obscured from these crabs?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna. I hide from them. Do I have to roll sneak, or does it just happen?
It'll just happen.
Okay, cool. In that case, now I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll with my bonus sneak attack, extra damage. And but that's because I'm attacking from sneak from invisible, from hidden. I get advantage to my roll.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna roll attack with my short bow, and I will be getting advantage. And I'm attacking with sneak attack. All right, let me do that. Where is it? Where are you? There you are. Hold on. $15, does that hit? No, I rolled the damage.
Yeah.
Oh, that was damage. My bad. So 17. Okay, so 17 with 15 damage. Let me roll again with advantage to see if I get a crit.
Okay.
I got 19. So close. So that's 15 damage.
That kills it.
Cool. Alright.
Sayok, your turn.
Right. Let's see. Why is it not? So that was 4 that just died.
5.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot 4 again. Yeah, 20 to hit.
Hit.
Then another 10 piercing. Shoot. Literally. Alright.
Shino.
I am going to.
I'll be right back.
I want to stay where I am, so I'm just gonna shoot with my crossbow again. Ooh, 22 to hit.
Got him.
4 piercing.
All right, Bernard.
Going to swing.
That'll hit. Right. Not looking good. But he's still up. It'll go back to the bone crab now, who will make some attacks at you. One of them will hit for 8 damage. And then it's Tekotani's turn. I think he went somewhere, though.
Yeah, he said.
What's up?
Tekotani's turn next.
Right, I'm back.
Okay, your turn, Tekotani.
Alright, cool. What's the situation?
One is dead, one is wounded pretty badly.
Okay. I'm just gonna move on to the side a little bit right here, just to get an unobscured shot at it. And then I'm gonna fire. Let me roll that attack. Sneak attack because he's next to him, but I'm not gonna do the advantage thing. So, just a straight attack. If I hit, extra damage. No, that's a crit miss.
Oh. Sayok, it's your turn for the glory.
Alright, well, when in doubt, shoot him.
Okay, that's a crit hit.
That's the crit. So I'll roll this. Ooh, not as good.
You
so
can click
that's...
roll critical.
Oh. Okay. Oh.
And it doubles it. There you go.
Nice. So 9.
It's exactly enough.
Sick.
Nice.
Alright, so you've killed the crabs.
Yeah.
You see before you, there's 2 different ways to go. There's this way into this room. And the room opens up, and this is some large cavernous room here. And then this little passageway.
Okay.
Which way do you guys want to go?
Well,
I like to sneak my way over to the right.
Yeah, as you look into this room, you see an ancient archway leads into a large underground pool of fresh water. Stone pillars carved into the visages of men and women with the heads of wolves hold up the arched 30-foot-high ceiling. A long rope hangs from iron rings hammered into the pillars and connects to a raft on the far side of the chamber near a stairwell illuminated by torchlight.
Cool.
The raft is actually supposed to be on the other side of the chamber. Can I move it? Let's see. Pretend it's on the other side.
Alright. I won't be on it then.
I'm going to go here and see what's up ahead.
So as you approach the opening into this room, this kind of acrid, moist air starts to fill your nostrils, almost to the point of making you cough. Large, and if you get closer, you see large black and violet mushrooms are growing from thick mounds of refuse. Narrow trails wind through the mountains of trash. In the back of the chamber sits a pool of thick black liquid flowing out of the shadows to the north.
This would be a great date spot.
I will touch one of the mushrooms.
When you touch it, it blows up. You're gonna take 3 poison damage as this fume cloud envelops you.
Poison damage, what does that mean in this?
Just normal damage, but the type is poison.
Yeah, oh, okay, I see.
But you're not poisoned.
Okay.
No.
Bernard, there's some edibles in here.
Well, I
I
can't go
say-
there. So I'm going to go follow Tikatani because I'm too big for that hole.
I yell once again, hello!
You do hear someone say back to you. Actually, you know what? No, you don't hear anything.
Tony, that was Kyle's way of saying you were about to die.
I rushed back because I felt like I was going to hear someone say something. I'll go ahead and peek into this because it looks almost like they could connect.
Should I be concerned that like 2/3 of my health is already taken by 2 dudes? I mean,
I don't know. It's part of being low level, you know.
just wondering.
That's weird. It's like this part is not fogged right. Let's see. Can you see out here? No.
No.
I wonder how Theok's doing.
I'm up here.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm waiting for y'all to go ahead.
Who's the best swimmer?
Maybe it's going to be like a logic puzzle. Now
I mean, I can still.
Tony has
Oh wait,
to
no, I
get
can't.
us the raft, or Shino has to throw us the raft over.
Oh, I mean, the raft is right here.
No,
I
it's
can't-
not.
No, it's
We have to pretend.
pretend it's on the other side.
No?
Go clear out the dungeon for us, Tony.
Yeah, I think it's funny that we can just see Shino coming up on that
Like,
little
oh.
path over there.
Hey guys.
Oh,
Can
oh,
I
oh.
can I use my
Roll initiative.
Are you serious?
Oh,
Yeah.
Tony, you should have waited for me. I was gonna do danger sense.
I was waving at you guys. Hey guys. And then this like,
Well,
There you go.
I feel like this guy should have ambush advantage against Tony.
relax.
Did we roll initiative as well?
Yeah, you guys all can.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So you guys both startle each other coming around that corner, Tony, but you're going to get the jump on this bandit that's up on this ledge. She had been hiding, it appears, watching you guys, and didn't realize you were coming up behind her.
Sneaky, sneaky.
I cast. Oh wait, am I going first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, technically, yeah, you're the only one that notices anything yet.
I cast old person. They have to get higher than 12 wisdom.
Wisdom 2.
Awesome. So they're paralyzed. And anything I say, who are you? What are you doing here?
She'll say, "Oh, you're gonna get it."
Can I still do something or?
Yeah.
Okay. I pull out a purple vial and I say, "Hey, do you want some of this?"
Ooh, yes.
Who are you and what are you doing here?
She says, "I'm Selene. I work for the Rotten Kings, watching for intruders."
I yell to the rest of the party, "Hey, what was the name of the guy that we were supposed to go to kill? I forgot already."
You don't have a specific name, but you know that he's just the leader.
Oh. Are you the leader?
She says, "Yes. What's it to you?"
Do I have line of sight?
You do. You're the only one that does.
Can I roll insight to see if I can tell if she's lying?
Yeah. Give me an insight.
13.
Yeah, she's definitely lying.
I was like,
Hold on.
maybe this is
Hold
a
on.
chance to tell them that we will run drugs with them in the city. We'll join their side against the city and create a drug trafficking scheme. Go ahead.
Say, I pop the vial and I say, "I'll give you some right now if you tell me how my friends can get across this water safely."
What are you doing, Tikatani? You said you were going to do something?
So here's the thing. I know we have... So I can see what's going on. I think Tekatan was about to let loose. But being that the situation has evolved, I think it's just like at the ready.
Okay. But
Okay.
remember that Shido is on the other side of these negotiations. Just keep that in mind.
Yeah, I think with that, I think it's like kind of re-notch the era.
She will tell you that if you go around this way, you can loop around and get to the raft and the raft can take you back and forth easily.
Hmm.
How many people are down here?
Oh, she says it's always changing. She says right now maybe 20.
Oh.
I give her half the vial. I pour half the vial into her mouth.
She's just she becomes partially unconscious as she's just enjoying the drug.
All right, then I end the whole person, and I say, I can get the raft, but if you guys could squeeze through the hole, that'd be better.
Right as you end the whole person, she just topples over right off the wall into the cistern.
Great.
Nice.
So what do you guys want to do? I put the vial back
Well,
into my bag.
Let's head over.
So Bernard can't fit through the hole, though, right? Is that what I heard
I don't
correctly?
know. I just made that judgment on my own. I
He
don't know if I
can.
can.
He
can?
can. I'm just saying that if you wanted the raft, someone can go get the raft, or you can all just go around. Yeah.
I'd rather not get it by myself. there's. She said that there may be 20 people down here, so I'd rather we.
Well, in the whole area.
In the whole
I
area.
say, how about Tekatani and Shino? You guys scope it out because
I can sneak in.
it might be a good point. It might be good for us later to have different options to exit.
Yeah, the raft on the other side, right?
Oh, that's true. All right,
Yeah.
I'm down to go. Siak, what do you think?
You want to
I feel like
go
sneaking.
through the cabin, through the passage?
I guess so.
Alright.
All right, let me
That
get
works
you guys
for me.
your experience for this. You don't get that much, but everyone's going to get 56 experience.
And then we got the crabs, right?
Yeah, total for the bandit and the 2 crabs.
Can I roll stealth and go ahead and move up?
Yeah, same.
You want to
Yeah.
hang back here, Bernard?
I will stealth.
I have danger.
I've got
I have danger sense. Also,
I think that's more for traps and stuff, though, right?
oh yeah,
Bad.
which might be good. I don't know if I trust this.
Um, from here, I will move to this corner and see if I see anyone or anything.
I'll go to the doorway. Siak, you can stay behind me.
Yeah, I'm staying back here for now.
That's weird. Let's see. Okay.
The game where you pay your money.
Yeah, so Shino, as you come out into this opening here,
Oh boy, 2021 insane year.
You guys sound, Tony.
Insane rank.
I was like, what is that?
Why is there an Asian man in the hallway?
Okay, so it's just a hallway. It continues on down this way. There's no one. You don't hear anyone immediately next to you. However, as you round this corner, you can tell there is someone over here that's kind of groaning, and every once in a while, actually, you can tell now, screaming out. Oh, my bad. I misspoke. You don't hear anything. You hear some chatter from further this way. Very vague. But here, you don't hear anything.
I'm gonna go to Bernard since he's up close, and I'm gonna heal him for 6. with my healer's kit, since I'm a healer. So add 6 to your HP, and I need to burn 1 use of my healer's kit. And then I hear nothing in my end. Do you guys want to push up, or what do you guys want to do?
You can kind of see it is lit, so I keep forgetting. So let me describe what you see over here. So rotted bedrolls and infested blankets lie in piles in this alcove. Faded depictions of life in the city hundreds of years ago line the 10-foot-high walls. Someone has scrawled obscene pictures over various parts of a once beautiful mosaic.
I say this probably leads to the raft. Maybe we should push up, and see if we can find anyone there.
Down. Check it out.
Let's go.
Oh, we're not checking out the raft area? Just to confirm?
Yeah, I want to go confirm because I just want to make sure we're not missing another side of...
Yeah, a cursory investigate. So, like, give me a...
Can I go up there and then can I do a danger sense?
Yeah, just give me a perception check of the area.
Okay.
And I'll let you know if there are any traps.
22.
Oh, net. Everywhere. Traps everywhere. You're dead.
Actually, interestingly enough, you do notice a tripwire right there.
Right at my feet.
What's it attached to?
It's a tripwire. It's hard to tell what it is. What you would trip.
Mention that to me.
But if you...
Hey guys, be careful. I just noticed a tripwire here on the floor right near me. I feel like there might be something this way. Or maybe it's something we should try to get rid of in case we need to use the raft later.
I go and check what it's tied to.
You also find a dagger that has a tip broken off of it, but it appears to be hundreds of years old and worth. It seems like it could be worth some money, maybe as much as 100 gold. So find that as well. He's tripwire right.
I cockily come up to right here.
You what come up? You cockily? Cockily?
Like a rooster.
Cockily. Alright, so I throw a dagger at this wire.
No. I catch the dagger.
Stop. Try to catch it. You're gonna need a dexterity save.
Let's see.
Holy hell, Sheena, what the hell?
18.
Wow.
Yeah, that would have triggered it. So you did catch the dagger.
Bro.
That was impressive. You see now that there is a thin sheet here that is separating. It's painted to look like the wall. It's not, but it doesn't hold up under scrutiny. And behind it are some crossbows that are set to go off when someone trips the tripwire.
Ooh. If I walk over to the crossbows, do they look salvageable? Like, can I just lift off a crossbow and unload it and just have a crossbow? Or is it nailed in?
You could. Yeah, they're heavy crossbows.
Yeah. Do you want to grab a couple crossbows just for the sake of it?
Let me see. Heavy cross.
Actually, first off, can I disarm the trap?
Yeah, you could pretty easily disarm this one.
Okay.
And this area does connect to the cistern where the raft is, so you confirm that as well.
Cool. I'll disarm that trap. Do I have to roll anything?
Nope.
Cool. And then
you have to use an action to reload it. For
Takes a
heavy
bit.
crossbow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So that's maybe not that useful.
oh, you see, we can sell them.
Yeah, they're 50 gold each.
Mm.
And if the small creatures have disadvantage when attacking with it, but they're bulky.
Low kobolds, just. Alright. How many crossbows can we steal?
Give them to Bernard. He probably can.
Oh, 6 if you can carry it.
Alright. How much do they weigh?
Oh, I just left it. Hold on.
I can't lift much.
I know. Just give them to Bernard. He can lift it.
You good with carrying a handful of crossbows, Bernard?
No, they're only 18 pounds. They're not that heavy.
That's pretty heavy for me.
Yeah, I'm good with it.
Okay. You want to add it to yours then?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Where's it at? Treasure?
Yeah, equipment and quick add, and then type in heavy crossbows times 6.
Then, does anyone get the fancy dagger?
Which one? Which heavy crossbow?
Just the regular.
What was the deal with the fancy dagger?
Let me add that to your. I can actually add that to your treasure, your shared treasure.
Let me see that.
Dagger's just expensive dagger.
Oh, that's just expensive.
Yeah.
But cool, I can flex.
So you can find it. You can see all about the dagger. It's in the shared treasure. It's under Ancient Broken Dagger.
Broken.
What kind of crossbow is it? Sorry.
Heavy
crossbow.
They're in the shared treasure now. Wait, no, that's copper pieces. Never mind.
Got it.
Right, adding it. So if I equip the heavy crossbow,
different balance will have different balance.
Good.
yeah, I think we're good. Tony, we can hear your scream, by the way.
But keep in mind that the heavy crossbow takes an action to load, so it's not that useful in a battle.
Got it.
After the first shot. Yeah. Okay, so where do you guys want to go from here?
I will go to this corner and I will look or peer into or up the stairs.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh, there's cracks in these walls.
You can see kind of further into this room. But more than anything, you hear yelling coming from this room and grunting. And so the steep stairwell leads down to a stone floor. And you see 2 large pits in this room that seem to be covered with wrought iron grates. A terrible screeching fills the room. One man is kneeling next to one of the grates, poking into it with a long stick. 2 others watch nearby, smiling.
I say, or I whisper to the rest of everyone, or rest of the group. I say, hey, maybe we could surprise them
Why
up
the enemy
here.
is so wild?
We try to get on the other side, and we'll call them here and get the jump on them. So maybe like Bernard over here and the other two over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's say go over here, Bernard, on the other side. And I'll yell out and call them here.
Okay, so you yell. What do you yell out?
I yell, free beer! There's free beer here!
And one of the guy's poking into the grate. He stops for a second. He says, "Alec, go check that out." And one of the guys kind of stumbles over. Hello?
Bernard, tackle him.
Okay. Do an initiative roll. All right, so Bernard, actually, wait. Tekotani is first. So Tekotani, what do you want to do here?
There's just a guy right there, right?
Yeah, he came stumbling out.
Okay. So I'm hidden from him. Can I roll with like a stealth to make the rest of the way over to him and hit him? With my weapon? Okay, I'll try to roll just stay hidden before I can hit him. Alright, let's see. What I get? 11?
Let's see if he sees you. He does not see you.
Cool. Well, I sneak up on him and I'm able to get him with hit him with my rapier, which with a sneak attack damage and also advantage. All right. Well.
Woo!
Okay. So. Cool. So I guess that's gonna be
A lot of damage.
It's gonna be a lot of damage. So that doubles everything, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Let me. So once again,
Look at this. If you roll, there's a button under that just says 2d6, 1d8 plus 3, and then you can hit roll critical, and it will automatically double it.
Oh, let me see that. So I can do that and then roll critical.
Yeah.
32 damage.
Perfect. That's exactly how much he has.
Well,
You one
I just
shot him.
I just got a shadow. And then I guess with well, I guess I'm not. I have. Do I have line of sight to the other guys? No, they're way too far away. They're way too far away. I was gonna see if I could just use my bonus action to throw a dagger at them, but they're too far away. I think.
Yeah, just wait. I don't think they know.
Okay. Yeah.
Next up is Bernard.
Yeah, so I'm gonna rage. Oh well.
No, there's only two guys.
Yeah, I'll wait. And they're still far from us.
About 50 feet.
Do I have line of sight?
If you moved out into the corridor, you would. Into the walkway.
Would that be a move though?
Yes. What do you mean?
Like, can I still do an action? Like, can I throw my spear at them?
Yeah, you can move, because you can move and do an action.
Or I'll move here, and I'm gonna get my javelin ready. 18.
And what's the range on your javelin?
30
So it'll be
120 feet.
So since it's the longer one, you're going to hit disadvantage. So it'll be the 11. However, that still does hit.
Okay.
And what kind of damage do you do?
8.
All right, 8 damage. Boom. Anything else?
No, I think that's it.
And did you hit 5 or 6?
Huh?
Who did you hit?
5.
Sayok, your turn.
Okay.
Popularity of tabletop miniatures booming right now. It's somewhat surprising that digital recreation.
Tony.
Tony. Tabletop miniatures, Tony.
We can hear you.
It's so weird that the your audio is not coming through your headphones.
Right. If I walk over here on this side of everyone, can I see 6?
Bernard is in the way. He's blocking the line of sight.
Very well. I don't really have anything I can do from here. Best of luck, Bernard. I'll hold my action until I can see something.
Okay, Sheena, what do you got?
Just push me down the stairs.
Get out of my way.
Are you thinking, Sheena?
Maybe that's right. There you go.
Oh.
Tony, it's your turn.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to set up my. I will go ahead and pull in. Since I'm small, anyways, I will go ahead and shoot 30 feet. You know what? Are you still hurt, Bernard?
Yeah, I have 18 out of 32. But they're about to probably put a beating on me.
I'm gonna move up in between them because I can fit through, and I'm going to cast Grim Siphon on number 5 at first level. He has the Constitution save 12. Number 5.
Okay. Con save. Fail.
Creature you see within range makes this you always fucking with the creature you choose within 5. Oh, wait, are you 5 feet away from me? Oh, wait, hold on. Let me double check if I can even do this correctly. So,
Yeah.
oh no, you're too far.
How about 6?
No, you have to be within 5 feet.
Well, come closer.
Well, it only has a 30 range.
How about can you get to 6?
It's
No,
5
'cause,
feet of the target.
I'm already 30 feet from... More than 30 feet from the person.
You have to be next to the target, Danny.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
I'll still do it. It does this much damage. 4. And I'll just eat the heal. I don't need it, but it's okay.
Right. Then go to their turn. They're gonna run over here. We're being attacked by an army of rats, and start smacking you with their sticks. Mason,
there, keep it PG.
let's see here. Smacking you with the stick. Okay, 2 of the 4 attacks, they have multi-attack. 2 of the 4 will hit. It's going to be a total of 10 damage.
Oof.
From both attacks that hit. And then you're going to hear a voice come from over here. Hello? Help! Tekotani, your turn.
Sorry, say my turn?
Yeah.
Alright. Where's that help coming from?
Right over here. From inside the
Oh, wow.
grate that they were poking down into.
Well, my thing reset again. Give me a second. Okay, show me again.
Right here.
Oh, okay, great. Got it. Okay, so the complete surrounding Shinos is it might be a little bit tough to get in. When I go behind, can I like stab and beat past Shino? Can I run past Shino?
I'm tiny.
You can. It's just difficult terrain to go through someone's space.
Got it. So that cuts my distance down by a bit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So to get there is 20. And how much is that this difficult terrain add?
It would be so it'd be a total of 30 if it would have been 20.
Oh. Okay, that's fine. That's exactly how much I think.
All right.
Thanks. Alright. I'm gonna just have any of these guys been hit?
Number 5 has.
Okay, I'm gonna hit him. Rapier. And 1. 13?
That'll hit.
Cool. So I'm gonna do regular attack. No, it's sneak attack because he's adjacent to what's his face. To say not. Yeah. Shino. Cool. Let me add that in. So let me do my damage. 10 damage.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna come in with him again with my dagger.
Okay.
14.
That'll hit.
Cool, let me roll that. 17.
And then you don't get the sneak attack on this one or the modifier, so it's only going to end up being 3. Yeah.
Got it.
Shino, are you so... Did I put damage on you wrongly? Should you be at 5?
Yes, I should be at 5.
Okay.
Because I took 3 earlier, and then I took 10 now. So 13 damage altogether.
Okay. Bernard, your turn.
Alright, so... Are they all in my way?
They're in your way, but you can walk through them. Your friends you can walk through.
Alright, so I'm gonna make my way down. Can I swing at them now or no?
Can you? Let's see. I'm not sure exactly where Tekotani is. Let's say.
What distance can I go?
I'll say he's here, and you could fit in. Yeah. Sure.
Alright, I'm gonna use... Is 5 pretty low, guys?
Yeah.
Sure, should I focus on 6? Always kill, right? Alright, I'm gonna go for the great axe.
Always go for the kill.
19.
That'll
Actually,
hit.
you do heavy damage. You probably should have
9.
went higher.
Oof. Boom. Dead.
Nice.
All right. Seok.
Alright. Guess I'm just running up.
Wait, don't you get 2 swings? Then?
I'm not enraged because you told me to not, remember?
Oh, you only get 2 swings while you're enraged. I didn't know that. I see.
What was the distance that you have to be away for a ranged attack not to be disadvantaged?
Just not adjacent.
Not Jason. Okay. If I move over to where this body was... Actually, no. Can I run through to here without provoking a opportunity attack?
No, you will provoke an opportunity attack.
Yeah. I guess I'll just move over here then.
Okay.
So that's... Just want to make sure I have the right movement. That's 10, 20, 25, 30. Might be a little far. Is that okay, though? Oh, wait, no. I've got double movement still. Triple movement. Because I cast Tireless last night. Alright. I'll just make an attack from here at disadvantage. Where is it? Okay. Bam. And then disadvantage.
That'll hit
Okay.
still.
6 damage. That'll be biting bullet as well, so if he uses his reaction.
All right, Shino.
All right. Now peering out to further down the hall, since we're all down here, do we see anyone else?
You don't. Let me think. You don't see anyone in the room. No.
Okay. Oh, wait a second. Can I... Last round, I took 10 damage, but I already took 3 damage from the mushrooms. Can I heal that 3 for my Grim Siphon? I
Yes.
should have healed 4. Okay. Plus 3. So, okay, cool. I am going to swing with my dagger. Ooh, that sucks.
Whoa.
So I'm gonna guess that's a miss. And I'm going to actually run out. Wait. Over here. Closer to the grate. And I'll end my turn there.
All right. This guy is gonna. Let's see. He's gonna try to actually run out of here. So he's gonna trip opportunity attacks from Sayok and Bernard.
Sorry, I was muted. Can I take a opportunity attack with a gun?
Yes.
Yes. Just checking. Because I know spells you have to have a fancy thing. Alright. So it'll be a 10 to roll to hit.
But it will be at disadvantage for the op attack because it's happening when he's next to you.
10 to hit.
Just miss.
Oh
Bernard.
Bernard.
Alright. I'm gonna swing. 14.
That'll hit.
8.
All right.
And was that for the opportunity attack?
So that'll be 5, 10, and then another 15. So that's 25, 45. What's his
45?
speed?
Oh, he's dashing.
He's running away from us.
Okay.
I can chase him down.
And you hear him, he yells as he gets out there, "Intruders!"
Jeez.
Alright, and then you do hear someone over here, sounds like they're from like under the grate, saying, "Help, please, help." And then it's gonna go to Tekotani.
Okay. Let me get back to you. He's running out, getting some help. Ooh. Alright, so that's gonna be... How far can I go here? This is straight line 30 feet. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to use my... and I'm hidden from him, right? So I'm gonna use my... what do you call it? My heroic feat... No, is it my heroic feat? No.
Your rogue thing, yeah.
My rogue thing. To, use my bonus action to dash. Can I also try to, like, I also, like, do my heroic feat, the sneak thing, so I can see if I can come up with him, like, sneakily?
You can't sneak while moving quickly. So,
okay.
However, he's got your back turned to you, so you're hidden to him.
Oh, okay, so that counts. Okay, so that's enough. That is able to get me to him with the bonus action of that, of being able to dash, and I'm hidden to him, so that means I'm going to be doing the with advantage, right?
Yes.
Alright, cool. So let me roll with sneak attack with advantage my rapier. Well, I've been rolling really low this session. Man.
That'll miss, yeah.
Yeah.
Bernard, your turn.
Oh, man. So I'm going to have to... How far can I move? And still take an action?
It should be at the very top with speed.
30 feet. Okay. So what, I go this way, like here? What is this? Is this 30 feet? 32, 30, 28. I think this is 30 right there. Can't tell. 28, 29, 30?
Let me see. It would be like 30 would be a little further back, like that.
From here, wait. So, how does it work? Does it go like diagonal, or does it have to go this way?
It has to go around that corner.
Okay, like this. Is this right, or no?
Let me see. So like you could go, like if you were trying to trace it, this would be, 20, and then you can go 10 more.
So 20 here?
Yeah. And then you can move 10 more.
Do I have line of sight here?
I don't. Here, move it. Let's see. Not quite.
Dang it. So, can I still move or no? To catch up?
You can. You just can't.
Right.
Yeah, you can't do any actions.
So I'll go here. Or, yeah, here.
Maybe go a little further, so you're flanking more.
Yeah, so is it still 30 though for the second action?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was here. So that's 30.
It would probably be... Because you'd have to go around them both, right?
Yeah.
So, like, this is 19.
And then you can do...
another 10 feet from there.
Yeah.
Okay, so right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Sayok.
Alright. Like a fancy roadster, I'm able to just sprint around because I still have Tireless on me. So my movement is 90. So, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And then from here, does he have cover at all?
No, Tekutani's so small, he wouldn't have any cover from him.
Okay. I will use my bonus action, cast Hunter's Mark on him. And then, so if I cast a spell that says make a ranged spell attack, does that mean that I can, if that hits, does that affect my Hunter's Mark?
Let's see.
So, like, if I launched a firebolt.
No, because it says whenever you hit it with a weapon attack.
Okay. In that case, I'll just attack him straight out. Actually, he's a little bit damaged, but he's not. He's below 50, right? But he's not below 25.
He is not quite bloodied yet.
Okay. Instead, I'm going to cast Cloying Darkness at first level. So it's a 21 to hit.
Hit.
Right.
And then a
So
con save?
yeah, he has to make a con save.
13.
That does not save. So he takes 7 damage, necrotic. And then, so it says, its visual organs are enveloped in shadow until the start of your next turn, causing it to treat all light as if it's one step lower. Yeah, basically a form of darkness.
All right. Cool. Next up is going to be, let's see. And actually, as you get closer, you can see this opens up here. And a couple of heads are going to pop out of the doorway here and kind of look around a little bit.
Boy, matey.
They're little, they actually look like they could be cousins to Shino. They're were-rats.
Shino, speak to them.
Oh no.
And they hear
I'm not with you guys.
they hear this commotion, and they pull out little crossbows and take a couple shots at Bernard. And they're going to hit you for 6 damage, Bernard. They're little were-rat crossbows. And then it's going to go to Shino's turn.
Alright. I'm gonna yell down the little hole and say, is anyone there?
This one, no one is, but someone from over here says, yes, help, please.
I run over really quick and I say, who are you? Speak quickly.
He says, I'm Cave. Just get me out of here. The rats are gonna bite me.
Who are you?
He says, I'm just a random guy. I don't know. What do you mean? I'm Cave.
I walk away.
Wait, no!
And I leave my end my turn at the stairs.
Just hope.
Unless you give me a reason to save you, you are my enemy.
I'll give you money.
How much? No, I'm just kidding. I say I'll be back. My friends need me.
Oh. He just kind of screams. Okay. Are you done, Shino?
Yeah.
You can hear kind of a bit of a commotion in this room around the corner, but you can't see anything.
Yeah.
But you hear some people moving around back there. Alright. And then it's going to go to this guy. And he'll try to fight. He'll try to attack Tekotani.
Okay.
Let's see. Again, some weird dice rolls here.
It'd be in dim light, right?
What was that?
It'd be at disadvantage because he has this fancy condition on him.
Oh, does he? Okay.
'Cause
So
it's unless he has like dark vision.
no, he doesn't. Tekotani, your AC is 17. So he's going to hit you with one of the attacks.
Okay.
And it's going to get you for 5 damage.
All right. So never mind. 5. Got it.
And then it's your turn.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna return the favor. Yeah. Actually, hold on. Wait. As he hit me, hold on. Wait. As he's trying to hit me. Wait. My AC is really that high. Yeah. Okay. So you got it. Nah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna hit him. Alright, here we go. Sneak attack, right? Because people are around him?
Yeah, you're flanking him.
Cool, alright, cool. I'm gonna hit him here. Rapier. This is my 4th one of the night.
You get advantage, though, so it's 17. So that'll hit.
Okay, cool. And then I roll 12.
Nice.
Cool, he's still alive?
That takes him out.
Cool. That takes him out. Then in that case, I'm going to how far is this? Alright, if that takes him out, I'm gonna move a little bit with my move. Just to the side of Bernard, so I don't hit him. And I'm gonna toss my dagger at that guy. And within 20, it's within 30, right? So I'm within range. No, I'm not. I'm within the What's the difference between the first and second range again?
Second number's at disadvantage.
Got it. And what to do with the first number?
That's going to be at a normal attack.
Okay. What happens in between?
Well, if you're over the first number, then it's disadvantage. And if you're over the second number, you can't do it at all.
Oh, got it. In that case, let me think. They have dark vision, don't they? The rats?
They probably do, you think.
Yeah, okay. In that case, I'm just gonna undo for a second, wait for them to come to us. I'm gonna go back to where we were with Bernard.
Huh?
A little hidden where I was before.
Oh.
Alright. You move Bernard.
Bernard's turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so 30 feet.
You're muted, Bernard.
So 30 feet, I can go up to them and still attack, yeah?
Yes.
Alright, so I'll do that. What's up, Leo?
He can't hear you.
Oh.
I'll put down and say hi.
And then I'll do Great Axe. Whew. What do I do?
That will hit, though.
12.
Oof, nice. Big blow on this guy.
6, I think.
Looks like he's bloodied. Alright. And you can see a little further into this room. Hold on, let me check. Yeah. So I'll start.
Maybe more rats come up.
Sorry.
Got infinite rats.
Why don't you talk to them, Gino?
Once I get there, maybe.
Send your rat friends already. Don't you have rat friends you can send?
Don't you know all rat folk hate each other?
Do they?
No.
Just innately.
Seems fitting, though. Okay.
It's a miracle
I
they
mean, I almost believe
survived.
you guys.
Sayok, your turn.
As a super fast guy once said, vroom vroom. That's 15, 25, another 13. As I'm moving by around here, I'm going to apply my hunter's mark to 6,
Okay.
and then I'll shoot him with my pistol. That's a 10 to hit.
Not quite.
Bummer. Yeah, and then I'll just be sad with my rolls. I'll be happy that I run fast.
See, these guys are gonna run over here and try to attack you guys.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Could I possibly change that?
Rat bites. Let's see here. One of the bites is going to hit you, Sayok, for 4 damage, and then one of the rat short sword attacks is going to hit Bernard for 3 damage. Okay, and then it's going to be Shino's turn.
35. What's my speed?
Guys, only have 9 health.
25. Shoot. Okay. I go ahead and heal myself with a cure wounds at first level. Heal 9. And I'll leave it at that.
All right.
I still don't see anything, so
These bandits are going to come out here.
Destroy us.
And let's see. One will hit Sayok for 4 damage. The other 2 will miss Bernard. These guys don't seem to be quite as beefy as some of their counterparts. Tekotani, your turn.
Alright. Hold on, give me a quick second. Yeah. So I just needed to check something about rocket fuel. But I just come back in.
As you do.
Alright. Alright. So man, people are surrounded.
Yup.
Yeah, I'm gonna come on up with that 24 feet. I'm gonna try to get that. I'm gonna try to get that sneak attack.
Yep.
Put first hit on this rat. I'll probably get another one. Let's see how I do. Oh my god.
That's weird. You know, I'll let you re-roll that if you want to do it in D&D Beyond or something. That might be. I've been getting some weird rolls myself. If you want to use them.
No, I'll take it. I'll just eat this one. I'll roll for my dagger.
You could still use sneak attack on your dagger since you didn't hit the first time.
Yeah, so sneak attack, dagger. That hit 14 on the rat?
14 will hit, yeah.
Ooh, alright. Let's see what that damage is. 10 damage.
Alright. He's not looking good. Barely up.
Yeah.
Bernard, your turn.
So they're not dead yet.
Whose turn?
I'm gonna rage.
Bernard.
I'm gonna rage.
Oh, you're
muted,
muted.
Dan.
My bad. I'm gonna rage. And I'm gonna rage towards. I'm gonna do an attack first on the rat here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh lord.
That'll hit with your +2 from raging.
No, I think that's damage only. Wait, is it? Let me check. You enter a rage as a bonus action. It says rage damage +2 rage. What does that mean?
Yeah, okay, it's just damage.
Okay.
So that'll miss.
Can I do a reckless attack as well? Starting at second level, you can throw aside all concern for defense to attack with fierce desperation. When you make your first attack on your turn, you can decide to attack recklessly. Doing so gives you an advantage on melee, using strength during this turn.
Sure, you could hit the advantage then.
Okay. So would that hit?
That'll hit, yeah.
Okay, so let's do that, and then hit that.
Ooh.
That kills the little rat guy.
So I have another attack. 16.
Nice.
I'm going to go for 9. No, I'm sorry. What number is that in front of me?
It is
I can't see, sorry.
11.
All right, I'm going to hit 11 for 13.
Oof, that kills her in one shot.
All right, all done.
All right. Sayok, your turn.
Alright. I'll dramatically look at the rat dude in front of me. I'm just gonna say, vroom vroom. I'll cast Poison Volley. So in a 20-foot square, I'm going to just get all these guys. Focus right in the middle of them.
Okay.
That way it doesn't... Oh wait, no, that'd be 10. Alright. Instead... 20 feet is huge. Would I be able to get through them?
You can't move through them, no.
Alright. I have. I guess I'll just have to. I don't want to poison myself, so. I wish I had remembered about that before. I'll move my hunter's mark to. Can I see number 10 from where I'm at?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll move my hunter's mark to number 10. And then I'll just attack. It's an 8 to attack.
No, that'll miss.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'll be ready for the beating to come.
It is going to go to the were-rat, actually.
Alright.
I'm going to try to bite you. Let's see here. His short sword attack's going to miss, but the bite will hit.
I'll use
for
shield.
4 damage.
Shield. So 20 DC.
Are you going to shield? Okay, so it was a 20 to hit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I cast it, so there's that. So it's 4.
4 damage. Give me a con save.
21.
All right.
Okay.
Shino, your turn.
Sir Tony, you're muted.
I'll move up to here and realize that one of my rat friends is dead, and I say, "What's going on here? Why are there rats?" And since it's a were-rat, I don't think it will understand my verbal communications. So I'll go ahead and I will actually just pull out my crossbow and shoot number 10. So, 13 to hit.
That'll hit.
4 damage, piercing.
All right. Then it's going to go to the 2 bandits. One's going to miss you, Seok. The other is going to get a hit for 4 damage on Bernard. But you're going to have that damage because you're in rage. Tekotani, your turn.
Alright, cool. So can I just step on these guys' dead bodies?
Yes.
Cool. Alright. So I'm gonna sneak attack this lady right here. With my rapier and hopefully not get a 1. 9.
Oh, you're struggling this for some reason here.
I raised my dagger again then. 11.
That will hit.
Oh wow, really? Okay. Let's see how that goes. 9 damage.
That actually kills him.
Oh wow. Alright.
Bernard will be next.
All right. Going up to number 9 here. Swing with my great axe. Woo.
Ooh.
Nice. That's going to actually take number 9 clean out.
Then I'll look at 5.
That'll be at advantage because you're flanking.
And then 5. 5 out of 5.
All right. Next up is Seok.
Alright. Seeing that this isn't working, I'm going to move my hunter's mark to 5. Then I'm going to do something that you guys haven't seen me do. I'm going to pull out my quarterstaff. I'm just going to hit the dude. Alright. And then I have advantage because it's flanking. That's still 7.
Ooh.
And you just confused why I swung. You're like, I could have just hit. but okay.
It'll go to him. He's gonna try to hit with the short sword. He'll miss. Let's see. He'll miss Sayok, but he will connect with Bernard. So that'll be 4 damage, but halved.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then Shino. Your turn.
So is it just the rat person?
Yeah, that's the only person right there. You can see, though, Bernard can see into this room, and you do see there are some people kind of jeering at you and kind of watching from the other from up on a dais in this big feast hall.
I will go ahead and grab. I will go ahead and grab half of the purple vial, the half bottle that I still have,
Yeah.
and I'm going to throw it at the face of the were-rat
Okay.
and see if that gets him to calm down.
Give me a dexterity save. Or a dexterity check, I guess.
Ooh, nice.
It'll hit kind of near him. Some will still splash onto him. And it does seem to kind of hurt him a little bit, you know, the amount that does hit him. Anything else, Shino?
I'm just gonna yell out, what is the meaning of this? Why is there were-rats here? Out loud.
Okay. And then it's going to go to Tekotani.
Okay. We got that. Those guys over there. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna finish this person off. Alright, let me do that real quick. 16.
Got him.
17 hit. 17 damage.
Nice.
Yeah, I should be good.
And the were-rat will say to you, Tony, he'll say, the rotten kings are run by the were-rats, you fool. He's shocked you don't know.
You know what the guy lived?
He lived. He's still alive.
Is he the one that's talking?
Great. Yeah.
Wait, so is he the one that's talking?
That was him. Yeah.
Oh, and do you want to keep him alive? Because if not, I can just use my bonus to try to hit him with a dagger.
No, go ahead, kill him.
Alright, let's see if I can.
He shouldn't have called me a fool.
16, yeah. 16, that should have hits.
That'll hit.
And no sneak attack, and that would just be the 1d4.
3?
Come on. 3? Okay, yeah, 3 damage.
Yeah. That'll actually take him out.
Okay. Cool.
So it's just going to be the guy up on the dais with his 2. They seem to be bodyguards here. He'll kind of call out to you, actually. Let me go back up a little bit. He'll call out and he'll say, "There's no need for any more of that. Please, come here." And what do you guys say to that?
I say yes, I'd rather not kill any more of my rat family.
And he says, "You've proven yourselves. We are no match for you. I have too much dignity to flee, so here we are.
I'll wander out here and I'll shout out in super broken common. Are you the leader?
Yes, I am King Sketch, the leader of the Rotten Kings. And he'll kind of step off of his chair, his throne, towards
I cast Poison Volley.
Ah!
So, now they're within a reasonable distance. So I should be able to get all of them.
Yep.
So they have to make a con save, I believe. Let me check here. Yeah. So you see me put the staff back frustratedly, pull out my gun, and I shoot in this massive array of green bolts. Just all of a sudden fly out.
Look, get
And
him!
just hit
He's
everyone.
barking!
They all three failed.
Barking!
Sick. They take
That's someone
20 poison
outside.
damage,
Jeez.
and they're poisoned.
Wow. Okay. You had this in your back pocket, huh?
Yeah.
Well, the two bodyguards are just vaporized. The king is now poisoned.
And I also use my bonus action and put Hunter's Mark on him.
Let me see here. Hunter's Mark, okay. Poisoned. Okay. Poisoned, so he has disadvantage on attacks and ability checks, okay. Okay, Shino, it's your turn.
Can I go up there? Or is your spray still there, lingering?
No, it doesn't linger. It just they're poisoned.
I run up and I force him onto the ground. And I say, if you want to live, you'll do everything I tell you.
He'll say, yes, please, just don't kill me.
Hold on 1 second. I could have sworn I had something to cure poison, but maybe not.
I mean, he's not going to die from it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I pull him
It
up and
doesn't-
he dies.
It's not damage over time.
Oh, it's not a dot? Okay.
No. It's a debuff.
I'll go ahead and I believe I have rope. Let me just double check. Is there rope in the explorer's pack? Bed rack, mess kit, tinderbox, torches, rations, hempen rope. Sweet. I'll go ahead and tie him up with all 50 feet of the rope.
Okay. Take 1 second. There we go. Okay, you tie him up. Alright, you got him hogtied.
I say, is there anything we need to know about this place? Anything else we need to know about this place?
He says, don't touch the mushrooms. They're poison.
A little too late for that. Is there any treasures or anything that you'd like to keep hidden?
He says, yes, if you search around this room and the rooms behind us, yes, you will find some treasure. Please, just don't kill me.
Is he telling the truth on that?
I go check. I check.
Yeah, if you search these areas, so I'll go ahead and finish this, and you will get.
I say, Bernard, watch our little rat friend here. Don't let him move an inch.
Yes, let's see. So, let me go to Grant Treasure.
Yeah.
You find leather armor and a light crossbow, 105 gold, 1,486 copper,
No, in here.
85 more gold, 1,301 silver, some random, I'll put them in the treasure, some random like expensive items that were scattered about in his chambers. And
Nice. I'll take the leather armor.
and I'll grant, so you'll get the almost 500 experience for that. Nice.
Cool.
All right. And I made his token go away, but you just pretend like he's still there.
Yep.
All right. So you can see as you're looking in, you do see into there's these like passageways all around, you know, that seem to connect back to where the mushrooms were. But yeah.
I go ahead and go back, and I say, Bernard, can you pick up our little rat friend here? Maybe we can get a little token for him being alive. I guess he doesn't want to. I'll slowly check.
He's muted. Bernard, you
I
there,
don't think he's
Bernard?
even paying attention.
Oh.
Danny,
Do you hear us?
I can hear you. Sorry.
Oh.
you're
Sorry, I
muted.
was talking to Alyssa. What's up?
Oh.
My turn?
Battle.
Yeah, I know. We opened the chest. What are we doing now?
What chest? No,
Treasure?
That's the treasure. Yeah, you did get the treasure.
yeah, we did.
Yeah, we're just wrapping up.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
who's
get out of here. Oh! I do ask him, what is this purple vial? What are in these vials? What is this purple stuff?
That's something new and terrible. I had my apothecary whip up. If we hadn't been interrupted by you, we were going to release it into the water supply. Demand a ransom for the antidote. Ha ha ha.
I open his mouth and I pour one whole vial into his mouth.
Jeez.
And I say, what is... Hopefully, if you're not high enough, what is the antidote?
He says, ask the apothecary. And he kind of... and then he kind of goes out of it, you know.
Did any of you guys pass by an apothecary?
That's not something
This
you've
looks
seen.
like this looks like an apothecary room up here. Up here, where Sayuk's at. Right
Eh?
here.
This is like a feast hall. Oh, this room. That's kind of his like private quarters.
Okay.
Maybe out here though,
Yeah, we haven't checked these areas.
through the mushroom cloud.
Alright, well, Bernard, you're holding our high little rat friend. Just FYI, you're the one holding him. So we could go through the tunnels and see if we find the apothecary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
the,
his hostage.
Yeah, no, we're gonna give them to the people alive.
Alright.
We'll wrap it there. We can do the last part of this at the beginning of the next session. But
Hey,
good session. Sorry we couldn't do it in person. I feel okay, but I didn't want to give you guys COVID.
Yeah.
Good man. Good man.
Yeah.
You're just not tested. Then I would have never known. I'd have been hanging out with you guys right now, partying.
Getting us COVID.
except for the rest of us is sick.
Yeah, turned out fine.
This was a fun session. This was a fun session.
Yeah, that was a good session.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, team.
All right.
Farewell.
Alright, thank you guys. See y'all later.
All right, later.